How are y'all? I recognize you. Have I met you before? No?
Probably not.
My Warden style is laid back.
Any luck? Crabs?
Crabs?
Me, I'm a little bit more direct. Do you mind opening the cooler for me, please, so I can see what's in there? But I think it also works well with us because he can go ahead and make contact with them. Yeah, we got some small ones.
Only 5% of your crab can be under 5 inches. So this one's fine, but a lot of these are small.
What is that?
It's a black drum.
Is it any good?
Yeah, they're good to eat, but they gotta be bigger than that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. They have to be 14 inches.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Did she say who caught that one?
Yeah.
I love working with my wife. It's great. We're on the same wavelength.
How do you want to do this? I mean, she said they all caught them. Do you just want to write one personal warning?
Yeah, write her ticket. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get a ticket for the fish, and the rest of y'all are gonna get verbal warnings on the crab.
I'll give you an outdoor annual before we leave, and it'll just have all the measurements, and it'll tell you about the crabs, too.
They have a bunch of undersized crab. The crab are still alive, and Chelsea made the decision to let them release those crab back to the water because we feel like they didn't know. But this fish has to be 14 inches, and it hits 12, so it's 2 inches short, and it's dead, so there's no releasing it.
This is saltwater
Saltwater
fish.
fishing.
Just all the different fish that have bag and length limits.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll let y'all continue all y'all's day and hope y'all catch some more fish tonight.
Y'all have a good day. If y'all have any questions, just look in the book.
There is a deer stuck in a hog trap. Hogs are not native to the area. They breed fast, and those hogs will destroy property. So hog traps are legal in Texas for hogs, but if you're gonna place a hog trap, you're responsible for checking it to make sure that you're not taking any animals that you're not supposed to be with it, so you're not taking any game animals, or if there is something in there that you let it out so it doesn't die in there. Now, if you're intentionally trying to catch deer with a hog trap, that's using illegal means and methods, and it's not allowed. The last thing you want to do is get caught up real close next to a buck when it's already feeling cornered. Don't see anything in it. The first task at hand is to find the trap in this subdivision. The location I have for this buck is right around this intersection right here. I mean, I don't see anything. A whole lot of nothing. There's a bunch of things that could have happened in between the call and my arrival time over here. Someone could have harvested the deer. There could have been an outstanding citizen who decided that, hey, that doesn't belong in there and let them out on their own. I might have to just get out and look and see if somebody had shot it in there. If there's a blood trail. I'm gonna look for hair, blood, anything that's an indicator that there was a deer inside of that hog trap at any point in time. There was something in this. There's white hair, which means it's not a hog, real short hair, and there's blood on the paneling. There are parts where it's real frothy. Usually that's when they've been injured in the lung. But if it had been recent and somebody killed it actually in here, you would see blood on the ground, especially if they'd called it in this morning. Somebody within an eye shot from there is gonna know and gonna have some answers. State Game Warden. State Game Warden, how's it going, ma'am? Do you know who owns the property across the street from you guys?
No, I don't.
Have you seen anything in that trap in the past, like, day and a half or so?
No, we drove up yesterday, so.
Did you see anything in it yesterday or this morning?
No,
The individual in that maroon truck, he's always here?
Yeah, his name is Ted. He
Ted?
may know.
Okay, I'll go over there and talk to
Because
him.
he's lived here for years.
I appreciate it, okay?
Okay, love.
State Game Warden, how's it going? Do you know whose property that is right there?
No, for 20 years I've been here. I've never seen her.
Okay, and whose hog trap is that?
I'm not really sure.
All right, I just wanted to ask real quick. I appreciate it. You guys enjoy your Sunday, okay?
Thank you.
Nobody knows anybody.
Morning.
State Game Warden, how's it going?
Good.
Do you know who owns the property right in front of you guys?
No, I do not.
Do you know whose hog trap that is over there?
It's one that I have borrowed.
So you use it?
I used it, yes.
Have you trapped anything in it recently?
This morning when we got up, I had wired the cage door up. And this morning when I got up, I seen there was a deer in there. So we went over and opened it and let the deer out.
Okay. Because there's blood all over the side of that.
I think it's what the deer had caught his antler and it pulled some of the velvet off. And I think that's where the...
You didn't harvest that deer, did you?
No, I did not.
Do you have a deep freezer or anything?
I do.
Do you mind just showing me real quick? His story seems fairly believable, but as an investigator, I need a little bit more than just somebody's word.
Now we do have, this is from a hog that we got last fall.
Yeah, that's...
Shoulder. That's,
no, if you would have shot it today, it wouldn't look anything like that.
Yeah.
All right, and then, does that freezer work?
Yeah.
And this one?
Yeah.
You have freezers everywhere.
Well.
There's no deer inside of any freezer in his property. I mean, that's solid evidence to me that this guy's telling the truth. Well, I appreciate it, and thanks for letting me look around.
Sure.
As long as the deer wasn't killed and harvested illegally, I'm happy with it. All in all, I mean, you can't be mad at an outcome like that when somebody does the right thing.
I probably raised 2 dozen deer over the years, and you just kind of learn what to do and not to do, how often to feed them, how much to feed them. And I haven't got any complaints from them yet, so I must be doing something right. Trick is trying to feed 3 with only 2 hands. Hello, boys and girls. Every spring in the state of Texas, game wardens are inundated with calls about abandoned fawns by well-meaning people. 90% of the times, those fawns are not abandoned at all. The mother just left them to go feed on herself. Look out, look out, look out, look out. In the rare occasions, though, the mother has been killed, and that's when we have to step in and give these animals a chance at life. I try not to give them names because I get too attached to them. Right now, they're affectionately called Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3. There you go. These 2 right here, they won't be on milk much longer. They'll be just on solid food. There you go. In the coming weeks, these deer are going to be out of that enclosure more and more, and they're going to be on their own more and more, grazing on acorns, wild plums, and persimmons. And hopefully the goal is that they're gonna mix with these wild deer and they're gonna take on their role as a wild deer. I put these elm tree branches in here to teach them how to browse, and they get their milk 3 times a day, but their favorite is their dessert, just breakfast cereal. You like that? That's good, isn't it? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? It's bittersweet. I've invested a lot of time in these animals. When I let them out of the pen the last time, it's kind of like watching my kids go off to college.